Hi. Hi, I'm Michael Monasterio, and today's sermon is the gospel makes good sense. It is a roadmap to our empowerment. It is a roadmap to my empowerment and to your empowerment, ours. This is my 5-minute transformative sermon I give every single week. I missed last week. I'll tell you why later. But it says in the Bible, you will be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I was raised a Catholic, and a lot of the things that I learned in church, I just couldn't understand. I really couldn't get my mind around. You were asking me to accept them on faith, but the way it was explained to me, it just seemed like science fiction. It seemed like fiction. It didn't seem like something that was real and concrete and practical. And when I learned the unity principles, the principles that God is within all of us, right? We we are an image of God, right? The same God is with us. Everyone we love or we don't love, every single human being, everything in the world, God is just love and light. There's only one power, just God. It's either God or not God. That through thinking we transform our world, right? Through praying, we pull our focus in to our divine nature, then we can listen to God's instructions. And then we must live, which means we must act, divinely inspired actions. And those principles have changed my life in so many ways, every single way you can imagine, health wise, family wise, socially. It has brought me to a place now where God told me to preach. I said, okay. So I'm not preaching in a church. I'm preaching in a park right outside my house, in this beautiful park outside my house. That is always here. But when I'm running around working, I don't see it. This beautiful place hasn't gone anywhere, and the birds are still singing, and the sun is still shining. But I'm caught up in the day, trying to make ends meet, trying to give a life for my children and my family, always in that hustle, not taking the time. Give God your first fruit of the day in prayer and meditation, and just get quiet and thank God for waking you up, right? And having your right mind and having the strength in your bones. And then listen to what you should do today. Not your plans, which might be important, but listen what you should do today. Because if you listen to your divine nature, you can do the same things and have a different take on them because it's not coming from our voice of fear and anxiety and catching up or competition, all these things we think we should be doing. So I was in a service last week. Oh, I was in service 2 weeks ago, actually, and the pastor was saying, it's not as good here as it was before COVID. You should really get used to that and accept that. This is the way things are, is what he was saying, basically. And you're not gonna if you don't get that to where it was. That's just how part of life is. Things go down. We get old. I really wasn't sure what the message was, but something in my spirit cried out, "No, it is not true." The world needs this unity message. The world needs the unity message. The world needs the gospels, really needs them in practical action. And if we could, it would save the world. Every single issue we have, start with you and let your life change. And then you will be the light of the world, which is what Jesus said, right? You're the light of the world. And let your light so shine. Change the hearts of men, the minds of men. You can do that within me. I become the light when I come from my divine nature, and it's possible. And if I told you all the things that are working against me every day, all the issues that are really only, um, they're all training for me. Every issue that comes into my life, if I say to myself, every single thing that happens in my life is for my good, and I'm being trained. And when I overcome these things, then I will have a testimony because the gospel is the testimony of Jesus. If I have a testimony that say I have overcome these things, then I'm just an average guy. I'm an average person, right? And I can overcome these things. You can overcome these things. And it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are or if you're broke. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't even matter. Do you know why? Because you are still, God is within you. You are the image. You're the manifestation of God. You are. Yes. And you are born for great things and greatness. So embrace your divine nature, right? And express your divine nature in your thoughts and your actions. Start your day in that place that I am a child of the Most High God and I am made to do great things. I will overcome things. I will learn the idea of if I can overcome fear and anxiety and all these things through the Gospels, then I can share that. I can give my testimony through my actions. Live a prayer. Don't say a prayer. That's my sermon today. Thank you so much for joining me. Know that is the truth, and the truth shall make you free. I love you guys. It's so good to be back, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks.